Any story you share involving Rick Tocchet most of the time. Canucks going to work here. That one's blocked off by Jarry. You see down low to O'Connor. That pass off Blake Lizotte. Good to see him back in the lineup. Returning from the concussion. As it comes to Lizotte. Backhander scores! And what a way to announce yourself as being back! Blake Lizotte is third of the year. And it's 1-0.
That Ryan Shea got this puck through. It did not get blocked. I think he was shooting, either shooting wide on purpose or shooting for the stick of Beauvillier. Either way, it gets through. And how about the miss by Blake Lizotte? That's not easy, Josh, to pick that puck off the yellow kickboard on the backhand.
Hughes Suter an assist in that win over Boston last night for Vancouver. Down low to Garland. Up top it's Soucy. And across Noah Juleson with a shot. Jarry sees it, and he hangs on. Penguins pretty good shooting percentage here through the first 5 minutes and change. One shot, one goal. There's another shot there from the Canucks is stopped by Jarry. Heinen gets it back. Up top, he connects to Hronek. Off to Quinn Hughes. So slick, maneuvers away from Tomasino. Down low to Besser. Back to Hughes. He'll wrist it. Tried to catch Jarry, who was right there at the post. Quinn Hughes ahead. Ratu knocks it into the Penguin zone. He comes right back in. Here's Ratu. Gripping, ripping, blocked, rebound. He scores. Second of the year for Ratu. It's the first goal of the game for Vancouver, and we're tied.
Well, sometimes when a player kind of whiffs on a shot, as Ratu did here in this first one, and then gets it back, it just fools Jarry. There's a flyby, but that I'm not going to count that as a screen. That's more of just a flyby. And
had a 4-game point streak snapped in Boston last night. Quinn Hughes sends it across to Hronek. He'll wrist it. Blocker save, Jarry. Hughes picks it up, pivots away from Bunting. Hughes gets those legs moving, dishes off to Hronek, shooting, and Jarry the save. Moving post to post to make a couple stops there as Tomasino looked like a Jarry wanted a piece. Höglander skates away. Here's Brandstrom, and he'll fire. Jarry the save, rebound knocked away from Teddy Bluger. No. Brandstrom deeper. Nieto intercepts. Up ahead for Anthony Beauvillier, steps around Brandstrom. Tries to get around Myers. The centering pass is stopped by Shelobs on O'Connor in tight.
When he buzzed his hair on a couple of apples, but man, he needs a goal. He's looking, he's close.
Carlson. Back for Crosby off the outside of the net. Back in front. Rust is stopped by Shelobs. It's loose. Shelobs again stops it. Crosby off the outside of the net. Pettersson to Rust. Opens up. Wrister. Glove save. Shelobs. Mike Sullivan calls him his secret weapon. He and CJ Delamonte. But back in front. They score. Ricard Raquel at the back door. And the Penguins take a 2-1 lead.
Here's the elevation I was talking about right there, Josh. Ricard Raquel. How about Brian Rust going all the way around the world? Errant pass. Would you throw that into puck luck right there? I think so, right?
Maybe, yeah.
Yeah. The first pass by Rust doesn't connect. He gets it right back. And the second pass actually gets deflected a little bit by Carson Soucy. Got enough gas on it.
Trying to dig it free here. Rust in the vicinity as well. Nearly pushed it out. Now he does. Good work. Back to Carlson. Looking, wristing, save. Shelobs. Crosby to Carlson again. Smacks it over to Raquel. Moves away from the pressure of Heinen, then turns it over to him. And Danton Heinen will clear.
The Pittsburgh goal. He's 8th on the season. Scored by number 67, Ricard.
Kenny Malkin makes his way back up ice for the Pens. Cuts through center. Malkin. Head up as he looks around for options. Carrying deeper. Maybe backdoor. He tries it. They got a chance and score! Kevin Hayes, a power play goal for Pittsburgh. 3-1 Pens.
Elevation there. If Kenny Malkin was the only one that stayed on the ice on the #1 power play, Keep it simple, right, Gino? Let me just throw it to the front of the net. It comes off of Seelovs, and then the big boy right there, Kevin Hayes, is on the doorstep. For a little elevation there over the blocker, and the Penguins have that 2-goal bulge. 3-1.
What a great reaction from Kevin Hayes. Marcus Pettersson. Erik Karlsson. Here comes Crosby with a step back in front. Rust scores! A little shake and bake. Sid to Rust. 4-1 Pens.
When you talk about Movember, you got to talk about the Rust stash, don't you? Man alive. How about the stretch pass to Sidney Crosby? The key here is when Sid received that stretch pass, he exploded. 2 strides, he's in the zone, gets separation, draws Quinn Hughes to him, and then so quietly, skillfully.
Flanked by 2 guys who have found the back of the net in this game tonight, in Raquel and Rust. Raquel up top to Grzelcyk. Here's Chris Letang. Back for Brian Rust. In front, stick save Shelovs. Marcus Pettersson takes it away there for Pittsburgh. Off to Erik Karlsson. 2 assists in the game. He's now 1 shy of Gary Suter for 14th all time. As Rust wrists it home! Brian Rust has got a pair! Gobble, gobble! 5-1.
The pinpoint passing. The bank pass from Karlsson. Sid knew what he was going to do with this puck before he even got it from Karlsson, and he zips it right onto the tape to Brian Rust. And Rusty makes it look too easy, doesn't he? Seelovs is down. Rust goes upstairs.
And it's Pettersson up ahead. O'Connor makes a move. Here comes through O'Connor. Stopped by Shelovs. Pettersson gets around Malkin. Centering pass into the slot. Beauvillier picks it up there, runs into his own teammate, Tomasino. Hughes, head fake around Tomasino, right onto the tape of Suter, scores! Pius Suter, the half slapper that beats Jari, and it's 5-2.
I don't think there's a deflection. I think it just goes short side, off the post and in. Joshua's there, and it forces Jari to look around Joshua. And maybe Joshua did get a piece there. It's a little half slapper too, just getting it there, right? And the way that Joshua celebrates.
Off to Raquel, back to Crosby, drops it for Rust, and he overskated. It's Hughes turning it back the other way. We know he can wheel as Quinn Hughes maneuvers on in. Still holding it, dances around, Rust scores! There it is. Quinn Hughes, he can dazzle, and he just shined the spotlight on himself. It's 5-3.
Well, that's a high-risk pass that didn't need to be made with that guy on the ice. And as he just dingle-dangling there, just weaving his way through Penguins, and as he's falling
to the point, Elias Pettersson couldn't handle it. Maybe a chance for Lizotte. He's got a step. He's gone. Blake Lizotte! Stopped by Shelovs. Just gets enough to keep it out.
The effort to get around Pettersson. Pettersson had to let him go. And then how that doesn't go under the glove, over the pad. Maybe he'll have a second goalie goal.
Crazier things have not really happened, but could. Wrist shot there, Jari, good save, they score. Pettersson off the rebound, and hang on. It's 5-4 with 1:46 to go.
And there's Hughes again. Right decision. The Penguins couldn't really sort things out in front of their own net. I don't even know if the original shot gets...
5 seconds to play. The Penguins are going to run the clock down, and you can be thankful for a 2-point party on 5th Avenue as the Pens hold on and beat the Canucks 5-4.